Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 Reloaded. Now welcome, sorry, gotta go through my intro, a little off kilter right now. If you are new to the channel, welcome, I am Shikyo Sendo. I'm also known as JW Ashtier whenever I write books. If you're interested in the fantasy genre, feel free to check out my book. I have a link in the description as well as on the main page. It is a fantasy story, LGBTQ+, friendly, and tells the story of a young for her species elf finding her place in the world. I really enjoyed writing it, and I'm working on the second book, so if you want to, feel free to check it out. It is an ebook, so you're able to read it wherever you go. I do plan on making a physical copy eventually. Not sure when that will be because that's a very in-depth process. So we'll see when I get to that, and I'll definitely make an announcement about that. But do not feel the need to do so. It's a $5 book. I would appreciate it, but you don't have to. That's what I'm trying to say. If you are a return to the channel, welcome back. I'm always happy to see you all. Leave a comment if you are coming back, because I love reading comments from everyone. It helps keep me motivated, you know? Now, we're nearing the end of the game, so let us get to it. Today is the 13th, and we're going to hang out with Bebe. Where's my remotes? There they are. Hey, Bebe.
Hi. If I put in my greatest effort, I will achieve the greatest outcome. One needle, one soul. This is my subate, my everything. Huh. That cheap material has been completely transformed. I could never have done this on my own. Without you, I would probably be back home already. And thanks to all your help, the kimono is almost finished. I feel so blessed.
Alright, and we gotta say, aren't you homesick?
My home country. With my aunt gone, there is nothing there for me now. I just want to hurry and put an end to this so that I may live and die in Nihon. There's something I need to tell you.
What's up?
I have gotten to know many people since coming to Nihon. But you have been the most Subarashi person of them all. If my aunt was still alive, I would tell her about what a wonderful friend you have been to me.
By the way, Subadashi basically means wonderful or amazing.
And now, we put the final touches on this kimono. Sure, I am so tired I may be hallucinating a little bit, but this is the last part. I can't give up now. Ready, set, go!
Ah, Bebe. He's so precious. Alright.
Welcome.
Tonight we're going to read Yakuza with Aegis. Off screen, I did go to the shop, by the way, and bought almost 50 snuff souls, so we're good for that for a while.
It's amazing how combat effective these raids are. It's almost time to go to sleep. We should head back to our rooms.
Aegis. Alright, today we are maxing out Fortune today. So once we get done with this, You were fortunate. Hey, Kisuke, how you doing, buddy?
Everyone, listen up. As of today, I am quitting the club. I'd like a new club leader to be chosen from the second years.
Oh, why? Where's this coming from?
I have to study for my entrance exams.
Wait, so then...
I'm going to med school, getting my license, and becoming a doctor.
Did your dad say you had to quit because you have to take over the hospital?
My dad has nothing to do with this. I made this decision for myself. I'm going to have to turn down the opportunity to study abroad. And since I'm so behind on my studies, I'll have to pull a lot of all-nighters to catch up. I really enjoyed leading the club. So thank you all for everything.
There's something different about you, Keisuke-senpai. You seem way more confident.
Hey, you're giving me too much credit. Hey, can we talk upstairs? After today, we won't be able to chat like this anymore, which is why I wanted to give this to you now. This arrived yesterday. It turns out I earned an honorable mention, but the top prizes ended up going to a couple other artists. It made me realize I still have a lot to learn, like mastering the basics for starters. Studying for the med school entrance exams is going to be hard, and this would only distract me. That's why I want you to have it. Thanks. Funny how it seems like I'm always asking you for favors, even though I'm older than you. Remember how we helped those people at the station? They all have important people in their lives. Just like how you're an important person in my life. If they had died, they never would have gotten to be with those people again. So that's why I'm becoming a doctor. I'm not coming off as arrogant, am I? See? I can be the reliable one sometimes too, you know? I did used to be the club leader after all. It feels like I went in a huge circle and ended up right back where I started. And I know it might look like it, but I'm not doing this because my dad's a doctor. I'm doing this because I want to be a doctor. And if you ever need an emergency operation, I'll oversee the surgery myself. I mean, if I keep you alive, we get to spend more time together.
He's gonna turn us into a zombie, I know it. Alright, and we get... Let's go through this. Lakshmi, the goddess of fertility.
Your health is everything. It's best if you never even have to see a doctor. Do you get the proper nutrients living in the dorm? Let's pick up something healthy for you to eat on the way home.
Alrighty then. And tonight, we're going to Club Escapade to talk to the suspicious man about the Messiah.
You there? You live in a world where emptiness roams and chaos reigns.
Yeah,
Struggle
man.
so fervently, twinkling like stars in the night. Such delusion will not lead to deliverance. Why not join us in the Messiah and await the moment of salvation? You say that only because you don't know the truth. Heed the voice of the Messiah and follow the path to true salvation.
Alright. Let's talk to the guy. This should be interesting. This is new.
Now, go go and speak to our savior.
Well, well, well. I do believe this is the first time you've ever visited me. I'm sure you are aware of the coming salvation. Yes, you certainly wouldn't be so stupid. I'm certain you've realized it by now. We have no further reason to be enemies. Your efforts were all for naught. The Dark Hour will persist, and Nyx will bring an end to this planet. Fate has been decided. But there is no need to worry. We are simply being freed at last from the illusion of a future rife with betrayal. Nothing more, and nothing less. All you must do is embrace this truth. Do so, and I shall be your shepherd. But of course, that's just the kind of person you are. So then, you intend to fight Nyx? I see. I scorn those who preach about the future with improvidence. The world does not need a script that is already written, nor does it want for charlatans who speak as though the future can be seized. What it needs is for the curtain to fall. If I just endure for now, if I can wait until tomorrow, these blind hopes for the future are the root of the people's suffering. They can never be saved because they look to a future that doesn't exist. It doesn't matter whether you can defeat Nyx or not. Why, you ask? Because you won't even be able to reach her. On the day of salvation, I will wait atop the Tower of Demise for Nyx to arrive. And be warned, if you dare to oppose me, I will show no mercy.
Interesting. Alright.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Hi.
I am calling to...
I'm assuming these are going to be the last missing peoples that we need to worry about. Alright, stay awake. Now we're going to hang out with Junpei.
Yo!
Which should be his final leaked episode.
The hell's this? It says no playing catch in the park. Kinda messed up, don't you think? Playing catch is how kids are supposed to make friends. Adults can't just ban it because they feel like it. Oh. Yeah, that'd be the logical response, but I'm just saying, if more places end up like this, it's gonna be a real problem for kids who want to play baseball. In any case, I didn't know it was banned here till today. When I first moved here, I play against the wall every now and then. This whole catch thing, it's because I wanted to get my arms back in shape. I've been thinking about maybe getting back into baseball again. I still have no clue what I want to do with my life, and if I keep trying to avoid it, I'll have nothing but regret hanging over me. Next time I'm asked what I'll be doing in 2 years, I want to have a real answer. That's why I'm picking baseball back up. You, think that's the right call? Well, nothing else really comes to mind. Anyway, here. This is for you. Today was a bust, but we'll try again another time. Hang on to that till then. Though I Guess we'll have to wait till after, you know what, huh? I don't know. Honestly, I've been feeling like this since April. I can barely juggle what I've got on my plate as it is. Let alone think about the future. Our senpais, though. They're such badasses. They're still prepping for exams, even with everything going on. Man, it's been a hell of a year. We're gonna look back on all this someday and wonder how we ever got through any of it. And it wasn't all good. And we hit more than a few rough patches. Guess you could say our short lives have been pretty wild so far, huh? Right? Despite all that's happened, I'm glad you became our leader. I know I said you should do what you want to do. Thanks for choosing to fight. Well then, let's make sure this chapter of our lives ends on a happy note. Alright? And then, Hollywood will turn our adventure into a movie. I'd be the lead, obviously. Dude, you'd be a shoo-in for Best Supporting Actor. That serious crap ain't our style, is it? Come on, let's head home. We'll figure out how to sweep the Oscars on the way.
God love Junpei. Who's Cert? Cert was the I think original, like Persona 3 Ultimate Magician Arcana. Then it became Mada in FES. Alright. Evening activity is pretty much whatever the hell you want it to be. We're going to go play some more video games. What sucks is the persona I'm going to be using isn't Lucifer. We won't be able to make that persona until later on. It's the Ultimate Judgment. So, kinda sucks. Today, we're going to hang out with Aegis. Gonna start working on her social link.
I like this place. I can see the entire town from here. The Moonlight Bridge is to the right, and over there is Polonia Mall. Oh, and did you know you can also see our dorm from here? Back in Yakushima, where I'd been sleeping, the ocean waters were much clearer than they are here. But I prefer the view here. Before I came here, I didn't even think about whether I liked the scenery or not. What about you? Do you like it here?
And we gotta say, I like it.
I'm so glad to hear that. Feeling the same way? Watching the same scenery? It's nice. I began to feel emotions towards various things that I hadn't felt before. It's a little scary sometimes. But if I can change by being with you, then I want to cherish these feelings.
I guess it's so precious.
Oh, I'm sorry to have gone on for so long. It's still January, so the winds can get quite chilly up here. It would be awful if you caught a cold.
What's like if we got a cold right before the big boss fight? Alright, evening. We're tending the garden with Junpei.
Welcome back.
Wrong button.
Grow up big and strong, my precious luxurious veggies. Man, all this non-stop watering and weed pulling, not to mention the bugs, it's pretty monotonous. Kinda just feels like busy work.
Kind of is.
What, you some kind of monk now? Trying to reach enlightenment or something? Well, if we get to train and raise veggies, it's like killing two birds with one stone. Maybe we should try catching flies with chopsticks, like one of those master swordsmen, huh? Gotta say, we've got a long way to go before these veggies put us on easy street. Anyway, I'm the one who asked you to join me in the first place, so I gotta be the one to look after her.
There's nothing on the Tonica thing.
It's amazing! I'm going to...
4 salvation badges, 1 for every member of the household. Wait.
Not...
Ah, can't get any of those. Alright, we're going to harvest today. Charge deflecting mirror, interesting. And we're gonna plant more. Interesting. Okay, now that's done. Arcade. What quests do I have? Charter stuff. Gotcha. Any game really, so. Alright, that's done. And we're gonna tend the garden with Igus today.
It looks like they're growing quite nicely. I'm amazed at how robust they are. The ladybug has grown into a fine adult as well. Does this mean our mission is complete? That's a job well done. I did my best to do everything in my power. I'm happy I was able to assist. Oh, and we can't forget to thank the ladybug for contributing as well. As I've tended these plants alongside you, I've realized something. I've made so many new discoveries beside these planters. Everyone is doing the best they can to make their way in the world. That goes for the plants, the pests, and the ladybug too, and you as well. I may be a machine, but I also want to do the best I can. I'll give it my all to make my way in the world, just like everyone else. Do you think I'll be able to? You're already working hard enough, but hearing that from you is making me even more motivated.
I got personality. Greatly strengthened physical skills. Nice.
Of course.
That's our
I don't plan on sacrificing my attention here either. Okay, it's time to get started.
Sorry if the audio just peaked there. I have no clue what that was about.
I think we did enough.
I just looked over and saw it was like peaking. Like, what the hell? Alright. He mentions 2 of them. Be Cersei. Medea and Cersei. Then we hang out with Igus. Let me make sure I have what we need. Alright, we no longer need Fortune. Social Link. We need Emperor. Well, we don't really need it. Temperance.
Oh. behind me. This could be dangerous. They seem very angry. You're the ones that I often see at the shrine. What's wrong? What? Koromaru-san? You think we what? Wait, we aren't mistreating Koromaru-san. It's true that he's been helping us in our battles, but... What? No. Oh, these are Koromaru-san's old friends. They doubt our intentions regarding Koromaru-san, since he's been more frequently injured lately. How can we make them understand? This is all a misunderstanding, everyone. Please, don't be angry. Just calm down. I'm so sorry. My hand is hard. I see. No wonder they're suspicious of me. My body is completely unnatural to them. I hope that dog isn't hurt. I've been thinking lately. No matter how human my heart becomes, my body will always remain a machine. Of course, it's obvious when you think about it, but I'm not strong enough to be a weapon, and I'm too stiff to pass as a human. There's nowhere I truly belong. I'm neither completely machine, nor quite human.
And we gotta say that's not true.
But... Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. You're right. Even if I can't quite explain it, I have to be true to myself. Sorry for bringing all of this up. If I hadn't been created, I never would have met everyone. And that includes you. If I can stay by your side, then nothing should faze me. I know that.
Oh, I guess.
I should make sure that Koromaru-san's friends understand our situation. I don't want you to end up in danger again. I'll see you later. Excuse me.
She's more human than some people I know.
Oh, well...
Alright, we're gonna read a manga with Junpei.
So, in the last volume, we left off just as the hero passed out from pushing himself too hard. That part where his teammates managed to keep an even score while he's out was such a tearjerker. The game's almost over, and our hero, still weak after a short rest, steps up to the bat. Well, read it and find out. Unless you want me to just spoil it all for you. I know it's only a manga, but it's been a long time since I've been this pumped up. Alright, now that we're at the best part, let's go full speed till the end. Whew. What a ride. The hero totally kicks everyone's asses in the end. And that part where he's so exhausted that he like surges with power, it's like his senses heightened to a whole nother level. Would it be so freaking cool if we could do that? Think so? It's gonna be intense, you know. It's what separates the chumps from the masters. You can't just rely on raw strength. You gotta concentrate, let go of all that tension, then your power's all like womp womp womp, and then you unleash it like or maybe you power up like then you let it rip. That make sense?
Such a dork. Which is great considering landing crits is what he does to get his thing up.
Dude, I think I might actually be able to pull this off. I gotta look into this more. Want to read it one more time? Just the last part, I mean.
Alright.
Being alone's fine, but with gems like this one, it's better to share the fun with a pal. Let's call it a night, shall we?
Have we been reading books with like everyone? I know we've done a few cooking, a few stuff like that. Well, we haven't read with Yukari. So I'm assuming that it's divided between reading and cooking with people. 19th, hanging out with Igus again.
Excuse me, could I trouble you for a moment? Have you seen a kitty cat around here? She's a precious little white-spotted cat named Michan. She slipped away when I wasn't looking. I'm so worried about where she could have gone. She's getting on in her years, like me, so I doubt she could have gotten very far.
A white-spotted cat. Did you see one?
Goodness, really? Where might this have been? Thank you, dear. I'll go look for her.
A white-spotted cat named Michan. If you don't mind, could we help her look? Being separated from a loved one can be very distressing after all.
Yeah, we gotta say, alright.
Yes. What's the phrase usually used in situations like these? What goes around, comes around to hit you in the back of the head. That's it.
No.
She might be so hungry, she could eat a house. Or was it hungry as a house? In any case, we should hurry. Michan-san! Michan-san! Are you there? There's no trace of her. I can detect hostile readings like shadows. But when it comes to this, I'm useless, aren't I? And I was the one who insisted we search. I'm sorry. It's not working out. After all, how could a machine like myself have feelings like a normal person? It's getting dark. We should probably give up the search for today. Thank you very much. I'm happy that you took the time to indulge me in this.
I was thinking of that cat we fed ages ago.
I'll be going back alone today. I need some time to think. I'm sorry. After you invited me out, too.
Alright, once that's done, we're heading back and hanging out with Ken again. Which should be his last linked episode.
Oh!
Here comes the champ.
Now things are getting exciting. Get him, Amada.
We heard you guys were gonna have a match, so we came to witness it.
These kinds of things need an audience, don't you think?
When I told them I wanted to beat you, they all offered to help.
I set up a training routine for him. and gave him advice on his movements.
I also wanted to build my legs and core, so I've been going on runs with Koromaru.
And I took on the role of being you for practice matches.
We figured if he couldn't land a hit on Junpei, then beating you would be out of the question.
But hey! Spare a thought for the guy covered in bruises over here! Man, he really didn't hold back anything on me.
Well then, let's do this.
You're doing good, Amada! Keep it up!
You can do this. Just take it half a step further.
Crap, did he get hit?
The next one's coming. Get up!
Hey, are you guys up there?
Oh yeah! That's a clean hit! The winner is Amada in the blue corner!
I just got lucky. Plus, I did kind of cheat.
No. You saw a window of opportunity and you took it. That's something to be proud of.
Fuka and I bought some roasted sweet potatoes. I was looking for everyone to come eat with us, but what are you guys doing up here anyway?
We're witnessing a showdown between men. Right, Amada?
It sounds kind of weird when you put it like that. But yeah, I guess so.
It was a great match on both sides.
Huh? I don't really get it, but it sounds like you're having fun. It's cold though, so you should head inside soon.
Oh wait, did you say sweet potatoes? Count me in!
I bought them for Amada-kun. Junpei, you can have the skin and the burnt parts.
Hey! What am I, a dog?
Thanks for the match. I learned a lot from it. No, I just got lucky. I was stuck on the defensive that whole time, but I think I did do better than our last fight. Now, I just need to apply this to a real battle. Technically, we're tied 1-1 now, so the next match decides the real winner. Not sure I actually have a chance, though, but I hope you'll let me challenge you again sometime. You gotta promise, okay? Okay. Then, until that time comes, will you hold on to this for me? That's the key to the house I lived in with my mom. Whenever I look at it, I remember the time I spent with her. That house is filled with all kinds of memories we shared together. I know the final battle isn't going to be easy, but no matter what, I want to come back here. I feel like this key will connect us to each other. And I hope, someday, maybe I can be that person someone can always come back to. Just like how Mom and everyone at the dorm was there for me. Sorry for talking for so long. Shall we go down and have some sweet potatoes? So our next match would be next year? Or maybe even longer than that. I know! How about once I reach the same height as you? And if we're around the same build, I might stand a chance. Oh, but you'll probably be even stronger by then. When that time comes, I wonder what everyone will be like. It's exciting just thinking about it.
Ooh, we can fuse Michael now. Neat. Okay. 20th, again, we're gonna hang out with Igus.
Was that a cat's meow? Could it be? Are you Mii-chan-san? It is Mii-chan-san! I'm so glad! Let's Let's go tell the old lady about this.
Oh, there. You seem a little skinnier than you used to be. This little one is all I have left to keep me company. I was so lonely when Michan was missing. I don't know how I can thank the both of you.
Lonely? Is being by oneself lonely?
Oh, yes, dear. When you get to be my age, you'll find that all the wealth in the world won't take care of you. No one can truly live alone. Some of my neighbors have delightful children, but they aren't interested in old ladies like me.
Miss.
Well, Michan, shall we go home? Thank you so much, you two.
It seems that living is something that can't be done alone.
I'd say you might be right.
Yes, it's important to keep someone in your thoughts, and to know that you are in theirs. To be able to contact them anytime, and to touch them. But I do understand one thing. It seems I feel happy when I'm together with you.
Aw. You see, this is the kind of thing that I'm really glad about. I'm thankful for with the internet. Even if you do get old, just because you're old doesn't mean you can't, you know, make a connection online. Now, there are plenty of communities out there where, like, you know, hey, I'm in my 50s. I'm gonna look up 50 or some you know, people from my age and hang out with them, you know, that type of thing. Now, there's even a YouTuber who is a in her 80s, I think, who plays video games, which is awesome, and she has fun. She calls her community her grandkids. It's adorable. She's precious.
But I have to wonder if living means to be able to connect with other people. How close to that goal can I come with a body like mine? Just kidding. I've been exceedingly negative lately. I wonder what's wrong with me. We should start heading back.
Everyone has melancholic phases. Today, or tonight, this evening, more video games. Cool. Doesn't really matter, but we're going to do the fortune again. Now, we should have a unique event triggering today if we gave Junpei the white flowers.
I'm sorry to ask this so suddenly, but can you come with me? There's something we need to discuss.
You want all of us or just him?
Just him for now. Come with me to the student council room.
Isn't it kind of weird that she'd only want to talk to him?
Probably big, important student council business.
Maybe, but Senpai was acting a little weird. She had that look she gets when she's keeping some terrible secret.
You worry too much. Well, guess we might as well head home.
Hey, wait a sec, Junpei! According to the seating chart, if he's not here, you have to take over cleaning duty. Have fun sweeping the hallway.
What? Since when?
There's something you have to know. Do you remember Chidori, the girl who was with Strega? I don't mean to alarm you, but the truth is, there's a chance that she may wake up today. I know what you're going to say, and yes, we did see her die with our own eyes. However, a few days later, her body began to undergo transmogrification. For the past few weeks, she's been in a sort of stasis, neither living nor dead. I don't know. It may be related to her persona's abilities, but that's mere speculation. The reason I wanted to talk to you is... how do you think we should tell Iori? You see, she's probably... Yes, it's me. I see. Yes, I understand. That was the hospital. They say she's just awakened. It's hard to believe, but it seems that Chidori really has come back to life.
Did I hear that right?
Iori?
Chidori is... Huh? Is this a joke? Some kind of trick?
No, it's not a joke or a trick. She's currently recovering in the same hospital as before. But, Iori, she probably...
Chidori's... alive?
What? Hey, Junpei! What about your cleanup duty? Jeez, what's gotten into him?
Well, I guess it's a moot point now. But perhaps it's for the best that he found out this way. I think I'll head to the hospital after this too. Could I ask you to come along?
Huh? Junpei? You took off that fast and you still haven't gone inside?
Well, I mean, it's kinda...
We'll wait outside. It wouldn't be good for all of us to charge in.
I agree. Go on, Iori. You go in too.
Her damaged endocrine system and other internal organs have completely healed. She's still weak, but there's no more danger of her dying in 2 years.
Chidori? Is it really you? I'm not dreaming. Am I?
Dreaming?
It's true. It is you. Chidori.
Who are you?
Huh? What?
I thought so. Transmogrification is the proof that one lacks potential. I had a feeling this might be the case.
This is Kirijo-san and Iori-kun. They were your friends last year.
Friends? My name is Chidori Yoshino. I'm sorry. It hasn't quite hit me yet, but I guess I don't remember anything of the past few years. It's like I was having a really long dream.
Chidori... Yoshino...
It seems all of her memories after she awakened to her persona are gone. She remembers everything that happened before then. But as for you all...
Iori.
Nah. I think... it's better for her that she doesn't remember all that stuff about the fighting and the suppressants. When you're having a nightmare, it's better to be able to wake up.
I didn't say it was a nightmare. Don't put words in my mouth. It was a dream of meeting a kind, warm person at the end of a long tunnel. I can't remember it clearly, but I wanted to make him happy. And I think there were flowers. A room filled with them.
Chidori, take it easy. Don't force yourself to remember.
Flowers in a room. If she can remember that part clearly, then maybe...
remember how she'd occasionally use her power to make flowers bloom again. She'd always do it for the flowers in her room on the days when Iori-kun would visit. And she would always spend more time on the flowers she received from you, Iori-kun.
She never even looked at me when I brought them in, though. Now I see.
Any flower she touched would be mysteriously preserved. I ended up keeping them all for my research, but after the autopsy, I put them all on her chest as a tribute. Now that I think about it, that must have been the night she began to transmogrify.
The power to share one's life with others. Could she have reclaimed the life energy she'd given to those flowers?
Well, there's no real proof, but compared to her previous state, she's changed. The loss of her power is part of it, but furthermore...
Excuse me? Are you talking about me?
We were talking about how you want to live now.
What do you mean by that? Of course I want to live. I have to find the person in my dreams someday. I don't have time to lie in bed forever.
Supposing you do find him, what will you do after that?
Well... that's none of your business.
Chidori.
The strength of two hearts connected brought about a miracle. Or, rather, a victory.
No. Chidori.
Hey. Why are you crying?
I can't help it. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Have some self-control now. Let's go.
Yay, we got to save her. Like I said, that wasn't in the original, but it was in FES, so I'm really glad they kept it. As a fun side note, in Persona 3 Portable, which was a PSP re-release, where you could play as the female protag, which I really wish they included, but I can kind of understand why they didn't. Kind of. Still salty about that. You could also save Shinji as well, but only if you played as the female protag. Alright, 21st. We are going back to the arcade. So this set may be a little bit long. Well, not maybe, it's going to be a little bit long. We have Tartarus coming up, and I want to be able to do some off-screen stuff there. And we have a few cutscene events with, Aigis and gardening with Junpei.
Yep.
Alright, stay awake. School. Today's the 22nd. We're hanging out with Aigis.
That old lady. She's Michan-san's owner.
Hey, Granny! I got a date tomorrow, but, I don't have any money or anything,
Oh my, is that so? Oh, you poor thing. You've always been such a good boy, Kyoshi. This advance on your allowance will just be between you and me.
Come on, quit it! I told you not to call me Kiyoshi!
But it's such a beautiful name. I picked it out myself, you know. It was the name of a fine doctor from my home village.
Yeah, I know, I've heard. Come on, hook me up already.
Oh, yes.
Both of my grandparents were very kind, loving people. But if any one of their grandkids, including me, pulled this shit, they would look at us and just go, "Get the fuck out." They wouldn't mind helping if you needed it, but if you're standoffish, like, "Come on, give me some money," they'd stonewall you.
It's not much. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Sweet, thanks. See ya.
Be careful and visit again soon.
I have something I want to ask that Yoshi-san. Kiyoshi-san, please wait.
Hey, don't call me that. I guess senpai?
Do you know me?
Well, yeah. You're famous. I'm Kiyoshi Sakuma. I'm a first year. Everyone calls me Joe, I guess, senpai, so you can just...
I would like to ask you something, Kiyoshi-san. Do you mind?
Sure.
Kiyoshi-san, do you feel lonely when you are by yourself?
Huh? What?
Your grandmother said that she's lonely because she has nobody else.
What is this, a lecture?
No, I just want to know. Why don't you visit your grandmother more often? If you are her relative, you may have the power to alleviate her loneliness.
I mean, I am her grandson, but look, I don't need a lecture from you, alright? It's none of your business, okay?
Kiyoshi-san, have you ever considered what it means to live?
To live?
Personally, I think the bonds between people are what's most important. That's what your grandmother is slowly losing.
To live? Are you kidding? No one actually talks like that. What more do you need out of life than to have a blast?
To have a blast?
I mean, you're happy when you're having fun, right? So hell yeah! We're alive to have a good time!
A good time?
So, what do you say, Aiga senpai? If you got time, why don't we...
Thank you, Kiyoshi-san. Let's go.
Huh? What the hell? What, so you were just trying to play me? Screw you!
I can't understand Kiyoshi-san's feelings, and I even made him angry. Did I do something wrong?
And we have to say, he thought I was your boyfriend.
Boyfriend. A term that is used when one is in a mutually romantic relationship, correct? Is something wrong with that? If I assume you are my boyfriend... My boyfriend? What is this? It feels strange to phrase it like that. Ever since I decided to live, I've been asking why and how more frequently. The more time I spend with you, the more I discover that I don't understand. That when I ask myself why I'm not alive, I never have an answer. Is this what you call frustration? But at the same time, I feel extremely lucky. I would even say I'm more fortunate than others, despite not being human myself. After all, you are very important to me, and I get to be by your side. It's strange how two conflicting feelings can coexist.
Aww.
In all honesty, though, my feelings towards Kiyoshi-san are unusually harsh. Kiyoshi-san has warm, soft hands to embrace those precious to him. And yet he... What is this ugly feeling? Is it jealousy? Let's stop this. It isn't right. Yes, I am stopping right here. Shall we go home then?
There's nothing wrong with being a little jealous about someone, just so long as you don't let it overwhelm you. And take it out on the person, you know?
Oh, it's...
Alright, today... more arcade, or whatever the hell you want. There's no one of those where you can do whatever you want. Today we're also going to hang out with Agus again.
Oh. You're Kiyoshi-san's grandmother. Good afternoon.
Oh, you're those nice students from before. Hello there. You have great timing. I was just hoping to run into you two again. The truth is, Michan's disappeared again.
Oh, so it's a recurring problem. Don't worry, though. At least this time, we have an idea of where to find her.
No, that's all right. I believe that this time, Michan went in search of something.
In search of something?
When cats feel that their life is nearly over, they look for a place to wait for the end. Isn't that what they say?
Wait, but what about...
It's okay. Michan even came to say goodbye to me before she left. So... I don't think I'll need you to find her anymore.
Miss...
Besides, it's more or less the same for me. My day will eventually come too. And when it does, I hope I can rest in peace, without making trouble for anyone else. Oh, I'm so sorry. But I did want to make sure I thanked you two again. It was nice to see you. Well, good day.
Wait, Miss, You're not alone. I'm certain of it.
Yes, you're right. No one is ever truly alone. Not as long as they continue to live in this world. See? I have the company of a fine young lady such as yourself. Bless you, dear girl. You have a kind heart. See you later.
Kiyoshi-san said that people live to be happy. Was Michan-san happy? Was Michan-san grateful to have been born? For what purpose was Michan-san born? Life. Where does it originate? Where does it go? What reason does life have to exist? Living means connecting with others. All life eventually ends. Parting seems to be a natural and inevitable aspect of life. An unavoidable end. Life is cruel. I wonder, will I too someday have to part with you forever? I do want to live, but that's not the only thing. It's not just about becoming more human. It's about you. Being with you. What is this feeling? What do I want to do? I'm sorry for getting upset. I'm going to head back.
No easy answers. Alright. Gardening with Junpei. I'm actually going to fast forward through it this time. Because we're getting close to... We're past our time limit. And I just want to get to Tartarus, so... Ooh. Oh, more crit rate. Nice. As well as the crit hit damage. And we're going to Tartarus today, so... come on. Phone. There we go. Let's see here. Pass away the day. We're going to go to... play a game at the arcade. I want to save as well. Any game, really. So, let's keep buffing Lucifer, I guess. Alrighty then. A week till the end of the game. So, to town. Apollonia. We're gonna grab the Fortune Rarity card. Our ability. Where is... There she is. And I'm going to save out here, just in case I need to come back for anything before I start, you know, exploring Tartarus. Fuka? Anything special? No, not really. Let's throw an Aegis. Alright, so I'm gonna head up to the next floor because it's probably going to do a cutscene.
I will do what I can to help.
And I'll go through everything we need to do for this time through. We'll get to the small. Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, judgment. Alright, let me look up something real quick. So first and foremost, what we need done for this run of Tartarus. We need to get to floor 256, rescuing 2 people. One's on 232 and 250. We need to obviously get the 100k. If you have not gotten to level 99 like I have, level 80 is where you want to be by the time you leave. There's a Monad block passage that's optional, but we're going to do it anyway on 255. We need an Aeon Arcana, and we need to defeat the Reaper at least once to finish off the thing. Now, what I want to check is Judgment Arcana. Reload. Judgment. Social link. So I know there's a specific thing with this. Okay, so Judgment starts on the 31st, which we did. We hit floor 277, which unlocked this. On floors 230, 236, 241, 246, 247, 253, 254, and 255, we will get the Judgment leveling up on each of those floors, with the final persona unlocking on 250, or the final thing unlocking on 255, unlocking the persona Messiah. That is the persona I'm going to be working on getting and leveling up. And if I remember, that is the floor we need to reach. If there are any special cutscenes or events, I will save the clip and show it to you, but I doubt there will be. For the time being, I'm going to go through all this, do what I need to do, and I'll see you all next time. But till then, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.